Welcome back to Team O'Neill. I'm Wyatt. For this episode of Will It Rally, we've got something a little different for you. This is a 2020 Can-Am Maverick X3 DS Turbo R. What do you need to know? It's got 170 something horsepower, weighs under 1,500 pounds. As you can imagine, it's a whole lot of fun on the trails and doing kind of normal side-by-side things. But we're here today to ask the only question that really matters. Will it rally? Welcome to Will It Rally, the new series from the Team O'Neill Rally School. Join us as we find the limits of different vehicles on our wide-open skid pad and slalom courses before racing against the stopwatch on a technical rally stage. All right, so the Can-Am Maverick X3 DS Turbo R. While I was sitting here pushing buttons, you've got drive mode, eco mode, or sport mode, and we're gonna do sport mode for sure. I walked around and the clickers on the shocks, I went from soft to medium to hard, so it's on hard front and rear. Two-wheel drive, let's see what happens. Lots of wheel spin. All right, we're moving. It picks up that inside front tire real easy. It's a lot of suspension, and it dives. Yep. All right. Okay. So it's an off-road race buggy, basically. 20 inches of suspension travel, which is more than you're going to get in any rally car, really. 20 inches of suspension travel is massive. It's more than we'd almost want for this, but that's fine. And the tires are soft. You can feel the tires flexing, which adds to that suspension travel feel and kind of the soft and flexibility of it. So you can rotate on throttle in two-wheel drive. That's great. But you can squeeze brake and whoop. Yep, that's how easy that would be to flip over. And when you feel that happen, turn downhill. You know, so if it's up on this side, turn to the left. If it's up on that side, turn to the right. Smooth inputs, feeling that throttle out. Let's do one more. And you just got to get used to that comfort zone where, you know, it might be on three wheels, it might be a little bit on two wheels, but just like doing a wheelie or something, where's that pivot point? A little jump, coming down, scrub speed. Ease off, manage that side-to-side weight transfer, roll on throttle, the turbo kicks in quick, brake straight, ease off as you turn, gradual turning, gradual throttle. Okay, so two-wheel drive's hysterical. Let's try four-wheel drive. Plenty of fuel, temperature's happy. Four-wheel drive, and let's just see what happens. Yep, you can see the okay, totally different machine. Brake a little, get it, turn, point, and shoot. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now we got like a rallycross bar, straight over, a little jump. But we're gonna be, inside rear tire picks up under braking while you're cornering. Coming through here, brake a little, get turn, point, and shoot. Oh yeah. Let's give it some brake and turn in. Kind of final thoughts going into this timed lap. It's not a question of if we're gonna break our little Will It Rally record, it's a question of by how much. And I think it's gonna be by quite a lot. A small vehicle like this, the road just seems twice as wide. You're like a little thing in a big world, so you can carve lines through stuff and, you know, make straightaways out of easy corners. It's easily going to be the fastest thing we've had out here. I'm going to run it in two-wheel drive because my brain is more instinctively wired for that. In four-wheel drive, I want to drive it like a four-wheel drive rally car, and it's not that. Four-wheel drive rally cars, rallycross cars, any of that stuff, you've got to rotate under braking. And this is too much of a rollover risk to rotate under braking. So we're going to run it in two-wheel drive and rotate it under throttle. when the rear tires are spinning, yeah, it lifts the inside front tire, but that's more manageable and a lot safer than being in four-wheel drive, chucking it into corners on the brakes. We're just gonna tip it over today, and that's not what I'm looking to do. All right, so here we are, start of the timed lap. Again, two-wheel drive, DPS hard, drive mode sport, nothing else to worry about. Headlights on, stopwatch here, nicely in the middle. Start, stop, 0 to back out. So, cameras are rolling, nothing left to do. 3, 2, 1, go. Lots of wheel spin, that doesn't bother me. It's what happens in the corners. So light brake, back to throttle, coming up over this guy. We got this. Send it. Stay in, little brake, stay in again. Into here, back to throttle. Smooth roll into it. Brake, get turned in early, straight over that crest. Not gonna jump it there like I might with a rally car. A couple of these little undulating bumps. Definitely faster. You know, I could take it easier here, and honestly, I'm not gonna lose much time by trying less hard. Top of this road, hard left here. Look where you wanna go. Roll into the gas. You can really get a good line, because it's pretty small, again, compared to a car. We're little, so I get out here and turn early. Up over this corner, tight at the top. Yeah, you can arc some pretty serious lines and hold some good speed. This one, I'm not gonna mess around with this jump here. Thank you very much, easy right. Send it, go, 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 go. This is where you make your time. And then braking a little, big hairpin right. But again, downhill, big off camera. I'm going a little easy. Not even worried about that. Bottom of this one, big hairpin left. Scrub all your speed straight. Trail off brake. Full lock turned in. Not a lot of steering angle in this. Send it down to the bottom. Stopping the stopwatch when we go past this gate. There it is. 152.94. Previous record, I believe, was 2:02, so, and change. So took, 10 seconds off the current record. We'll take it.
All right, so we came out today to see if this Can-Am will rally, and certainly we found out, yes, it will. And it broke the record that we had set previously around this loop. The fastest time up until now was 2:02, I believe, and change, and this thing did it in 1:52 and change. So essentially 10 seconds off the quickest time. But again, that was with the Toyota Tacoma in 4 high. Most of the times on that board, again, are in the winter, so snow and ice. This is a very high grip surface compared to what we're used to, at least for this show. Would a vehicle like this have a future in a rally type application? Absolutely, they already do. They rally them in states and countries where it is legal to drive these on the road and get, do everything you need to do to enter a rally race. For our purposes out here, if we were gonna take a platform like this and get, hey, quicker times on this loop, how do you get a little more performance out of it? There's a lot you could do. The tires, suspension settings, that sort of thing. Get this thing a little lower, a little stiffer, get some flatter kind of tires on it and that sort of stuff. You could do a lot. If this was your application and that was your platform, you would beat a lot of the rally cars out there with a platform like this. So, thank you as always for watching. If you've got any questions on this vehicle or this series or most cars and high performance kind of driving in general, please feel free to add them in the comments. We'll get to those just as quick as we can. If you're interested in picking up some driving skills yourself, learning some high-speed driving techniques, left foot braking, where you're looking, sliding around corners in control and that kind of thing, check out teamoneil.com. We've got courses up here on our campus in New Hampshire year-round. If you're into these kinds of videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. There's a whole little series, and we're going to be doing some more here. You know, late 2020, coming out of the whole thing. You guys know the deal. We'll be putting videos out the best that we possibly can. We hope to see you on this channel for future videos. Thanks for being here. Till then, have fun, be safe, and we'll catch you next time.